very special moment personally for me and also for us at the News 18 network and the entire family, and I must say it, because this is a group of geniuses. To get them together on a platform like Rising Bharat is a historic moment. It's a phenomenal moment to get 4 Grammy winners who amongst them have actually won 3 of them with Shakti, and Rakesh Chaurasia ji has won 2 Grammys this year, 2024. So this group Shakti is a phenomenal one, and Ustad Zakir Hussain, we are missing you, sir. Ustad ji, we are missing you. But to have all of them here, from the far corner, the renowned violinist brothers Ganesh Kumresh to Mr. Ganesh Rajagopalan, who's flown in all the way from Seattle for us to be here with us. If you heard of Vikku Vinayakaram, then that's the pedigree that follows. So from the Ghatam to the Kanjira, the son has immortalized the Kanjira. If the father did, well, what the father did with Ghatam. So Selva Ganesh ji, thank you very, very much. And I'm going back to many years ago. I shouldn't have said that, but yes, I first met him in college and I was an MC and he was performing. And there were others who said, and I remember Vikku sir telling me, that's my son. And he's not playing the Ghatam, but whatever he plays, people will remember the Kanjira. That's what he's done. So, fantastic, and I hope Vikku sir gets well soon. Thank you very much. Rakesh Chaurasia ji, aapka bahut bahut aabhar. Thank you very much for doing this. Now, he is getting into compositions and into the realms where many would not want to go, but as a flautist, he's taking another gharana, another legacy forward. That's from his uncle, Hariprasad Chaurasia ji. So the entire lineage, phenomenal. And he's a genius who, from the age of 4, has been making music and mesmerizing audiences. From the age of 4, his first professional concert, and I think he's got a recording of that as a gift recently, was at the age of 11. He can play more than 20 instruments, but we all know him, the man with the golden voice and the magical compositions, the one and only Shankar Mahadevan ji. Gentlemen, thank you very, very much. Sabse pehle, let me ask you, Ganesh ji, what is Bharat for you, if I may ask you?
Bharat is Shakti.
Bharat is Shakti.
Shakti.
Why do you say that?
Not from there.
You try to steal it, but I'm going to push you over and I'm going to ask you why.
You know, I think as you have rightly named this conclave as Rising Bharat, I mean, we are rising in all spheres, and music is one that you can see here, and even otherwise we see that Bharat is the next hope for humanity. So I feel that is why I'm saying Bharat is the Shakti of the world.
Is the Shakti of the world.
Yeah.
Are we making the music of Bharat its Shakti? Selva ji, let me ask you this. When you play the Kanjira, you connect with people. When you play music, when we play classical music, and music gets interpreted. So, are we connecting? Is the world connecting with Bharat's music?
Oh yeah, for sure. You already introduced 4 Grammys, but there are 5 Grammys from India. So Bharat is already noticed. And also 2 other Indians also nominated, and our beloved Prime Minister also nominated. So Bharat is you can see it, you can feel it.
But do you see a change? You know, one of my other good friends, Ricky Cage, was part of the nominations. He's won Grammys a lot of times, so shout out to him too. But let me ask you this. Do you feel over the years that you've played, concerts that you've gone to, is there a greater appreciation for what Bharat brings to the table when it comes to music?
Yeah, for sure. Definitely. It is definitely up front right now. And especially me, if you ask me, I follow the footstep of, the 3 legendary musicians. One is my dad, one is John McLaughlin, and Zakir Bhai. So whatever they do, they just do. They don't look for what we are going to get it. And they give the 100%. That's the Bharat. We give our 100% to music, which we definitely have to do that.
Rakesh ji, when was the last time or the first time, let me ask you that Hariprasad Chaurasia ji said, "Acha kaam kiya." Jab Grammy jeete to what did he have to say?
Well, it was never. That's okay.
It's
because
never.
Maybe he's expecting a lot from me. I think that's the sign of a greater guru, not to compliment and then talk about your student with other people, he's doing good.
So
And
this has happened, that he doesn't say anything to you but to...
No, but the world is round, it comes back to me. I think he was praising you. That is, my energy to keep me on my toes.
So what was his reaction when you told him कि 2 Grammy जीते?
Arey wah. That was it.
That was it.
That was it.
So did
But
he like
he
Pashto?
was little confused. Why 2 for the same album? I said this is a different category. Oh, what is category now in album? So I had to make him understand, one for the song and one for the album. So this is, I think there was 3 nomination and we got 2. One was for the composition also.
Oh, fantastic. So, yeah, correct. There was a nomination for the
The composition.
Composition.
But I think it's all his blessings and whatever I am today because of his. And as you mentioned, what is Bharat? Bharat for me is a breath, what I blow in my flute. It's a breath.
His breath. What an answer. Bharat for me is breath. What I blow in into my flute. Phenomenal. And you're communicating that. 25 years with Shakti, sir, for you. And the first Grammy comes via voice note compositions. Take us to that story. How did it happen? This whole thing, the album that won the Grammy, it was via voice notes.
Yeah, I mean, this album, it's the way it happened was very amazing, Anand. It all happened during the peak of COVID, because we tour so much. We used to do, 20 concerts in 30 days, and all over America, all over Europe, all over India. We were continuously traveling, and then we were like almost getting withdrawal symptoms that we are not able to travel. So we have to do an album. And nobody can move out of the house because of COVID. So the way this album happened was completely remote control. Zakir Bhai was from San Francisco, Selvaji Ganeshji from Chennai, Seattle, I was from Mumbai, and Johnji from Monaco. All of us recording files going up and down on a server, bars being exchanged, comments, emails, mixes. Oh my God, by the time the mix got over, it was what a process it was. But when we heard it, we said, we've cracked something that is, almost next to impossible.
So this was your studio album for Shakti after how long?
46 years.
After
46 years. This band is 50 years old, by the way. We jumped into the bandwagon about 25 years back, and we are lucky to be the ones who got the Grammy.
Okay, now I'm going to put all of you in the spot a little.
Malum hi tha. By the way, I'll tell you that if this guy wouldn't have been a television anchor, he would have definitely been a musician. Or dil ka musician hi hai wo. That is what Anand Nal.
सर वो नोट मेरा ठीक से लगता ही नहीं है, इसीलिए कभी गाने की तरफ गया ही नहीं.
सर कोई तो नोट लग रहा है ना, तो that's fine.
Okay, now what I'm going to ask you is, tell me something special about Ganeshji's music. Why is he who he is? And why is he part of Shakti?
Okay, I'll tell you something. We are in the middle of Europe in a completely non-Indian atmosphere. Complete foreigners in the audience. This gentleman, only one tanpura is playing. No other instrument. He plays Abhogi Rag for about a good 10-12 minutes. Nothing else. We are all sitting quiet. He plays that. Just his instrument and the tanpura. That's all. And he gets a standing ovation. So that is what Ganeshji is all about. So these are, these are musicians, melodic musicians, who don't need too many notes to prove themselves. One note and it goes straight into your heart. It's like that.
You like that?
I cannot talk like that.
You better talk
Nor
some nice
can I
things about
sing.
me when you ask it.
Nor can, I cannot talk like that, nor can I sing. But thank you, Shankarji.
So now from a person who's a maestro at string, now you talk about somebody who's a maestro at percussion.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, now I know the game.
So okay, Zakir Bhai is more like a brother and mentor, guide, friend. He's lots of that, and I'm very lucky to be even partnering with Zakir Bhai. And
I just interrupt. All of us over here, because of this man called Ustad Zakir Hussain. Let's have a loud round of applause for Ustad Zakir Hussain. Sorry, continue.
Yeah, it's true actually. So that's what Zakir Bhai is for me, and as he said, for all of us. And Selvaji, we have been childhood friends. You know, we know each other from when we were like this. So,
You have to hold the mic.
you are
and
older,
talk.
huh?
Yeah, we're not the same age.
You're not the same age, no?
Yeah, he's older.
Okay. He's older.
Yeah, I'll tell you for what. I'm a grandfather. In that case, I'm older.
Okay.
So we have played together, and I've been fortunate to be playing with his dad, Vikku Mama, and toured quite a lot. And both of them have played together, and I mean, like Vikku Mama and him, myself and Kumaresh, we have toured a lot. And it's always a pleasure because he's my go-to guy. So it's just fun just being with him because he's very, very affectionate and a very lovely person to be with. So
Oh, fantastic.
always.
You didn't talk about my play.
So now, what was that last one? Now you got to
Always.
respond.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
You
Respond on what?
Respond him in the bowl.
On
there.
the bowl or
Yeah,
on the bowl.
Oh, okay.
कहना क्या चाह रहे हो?
Now, Selvaji, let me ask you. You've played with Hari Prasad ji also. At a time when your father was also there. I know there were butterflies in your stomach and all of that was there.
Yeah.
Then when you first played with Rakesh ji, was that let's see how good he is?
I don't know. It was the same feeling like when I played it with Hariji, and whenever I played with him too. And recently we did a concert too. Like, I mean, he's not just amazing. It's very tough guy on stage too and off stage too.
But with some unbearable dirty
humor.
jokes.
Yeah.
You could have said only joke.
Jokes, sorry.
Dirty तो picture भी होती है.
ये देखा वो जोक का नमूना भी आ गया सामने. But yeah.
No, the thing is like not just the classical music, even if it is a fusion and if it is even one of the Shakti, like I would say like a best, one of the best Lotus Feet. I think this man can definitely play that tune without lagging or because it's very tough. It sounds easy, but to form with the chord formation and everything. I've heard him so many times playing Lotus Feet and I said like, oh my gosh, this guy is amazing. And of course, Ariji also played the same tune in Remember Shakti first album in 1999, if I'm not wrong. So that was the first Remember Shakti when they started. So Ariji and my dad played. And same tune in Bangalore, we both played it. So father, son, whatever you call it. So this guy is amazing, seriously.
And I was lucky enough to, with Zakir Bhai and Ganesh ji was performing in Ajivasan with John ji. And I was sitting in the audience and suddenly he told me to come on stage and play this piece in Lotus Feet.
They suddenly asked you to come out and play?
Yeah.
हाँ. So if he were to suddenly ask you कि सर आपके फ्लूट्स अगर यहाँ आ जाएं तो आप कुछ हमें बजा के सुनाएंगे तो आप सुना सकते हैं?
हाँ, क्यों नहीं, वही आता है मुझे.
वही आता है मुझे. आप सुनना चाहते हैं?
अरे
हाँ? So you have to cheer him. You have to. सर आपके फ्लूट्स कहाँ हैं? वहाँ हैं. तो मैं हमारी टीम में से किसी को या मैम है यहाँ पर अगर आप हेल्प कर दें क्योंकि मैं जानता हूँ कि हर कोई
By the way, she's Mrs. Rakesh Chaurasia. उनके लिए भी जोरदार तालियां.
So ma'am, you got to help us out. ये suddenly मैंने सोचा कि क्योंकि ये लोग तो सब हाथ और बोल से कर लेते हैं. आपका तो सांस है. तो जब तक बांसुरी हाथ में नहीं आएगी तो मुरली बोलेंगे कैसे?
हाँ, वैसे घर में भी बजाना ही पड़ता है. उगले शादीशुदा हो बोलती बंद रहती है तो it's better to practice ही कर लो इस बहाने.
Okay, by then please tell me why something special about this person here.
He's a monster.
Huh? Why?
When it comes for singing, when it comes to finding cuisine. मतलब गूगल में जा जाके कौन ढूंढता है कि इस शहर का सबसे अच्छा cuisine कौन सा है? And then he takes everybody there. चलो उधर मैंने ढूंढा है, ये बहुत बढ़िया खाना है. But it's very difficult for this kind of combination. Amazing artist and amazing human being. Very friendly, very friendly.
Everybody wants to say something about this.
He was saying about like,
वो छोड़ेगा नहीं इनको.
Yeah. No, Shankar ji was saying about Ganesh ji playing just, Rag Abogi with Tambura. Just imagine, most of the concert, not too many notes. He will do one top note, sustained. Like, this happens like, every concert when he does that. Before he finishes it, he gets the standing ovation. Before he stops, that one tone which stays for more than, I don't know, we can't even count it, like how long he is sustaining, like, that's enough.
Sir, he is the man who's done Breathless. So to sustain it at one breath is not going to be difficult.
I do agree that, but it's all a different notes, right? People
correct.
can relate, so many notes, but one note sustained and he gets a standing ovation.
So let's listen to Rakesh ji, and then and then we'll ask Rakesh ji to give him the note that he has to sustain.
But I'm enjoying this mutual admiration club, huh?
चलिए, I'll hold it. बताइए. No, please tell me where to.
अरे मैं होल्ड करता हूँ ना. हाँ. अरे आपको क्या सोचने का क्या जरूरत है, कुछ भी
पश्तो ही बजाइए.
आप लोग बताइए क्या बजाओ?
लोटस फीट या पश्तो, दोनों में से whatever you choose.
हाँ.
पश्तो तो he won the Grammy this year. क्या बात है
राकेश चौरसिया,
फैंटास्टिक सर. अब तो आपको भी फ्लूट किया, अब तो नोट तो करना पड़ेगा सर.
अभी करेंगे थोड़ी देर में सब.
नहीं, इसीलिए तो फिर तब वार्म अप हो जाएगा ना. जैसा
क्या सर,
कोई एक नोट दे दीजिए.
गिव दैट रिदम ओनली ना. टिंग टन टिंग टन टिंग टन टिंग. कुछ भी
बजाओ कैसे? पकड़ो.
मैं पकड़.
We just on national network. It's okay, no problem. Come up
क्या बात है. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for the one and only Shankar Mahadevan, Rakesh Chaurasia, Selva Ganesh Rajagopalan. Do you want to hear more of them? Do you want to hear more of them? Ladies and gentlemen, if I remove this, their instruments are ready. It's going to be a grand Grammy winners performance right here on the Rising Bharat Summit. We just need to give them 25 minutes to set up. So this stage is clear and the stage is all theirs. And they will be joined by the one and only King of Jazz in Bharat, Louis Banks, his son Gino Banks, the phenomenal percussionist Ojas Adya, and of course the bass guitarist Sheldon De Silva. It's going to be a phenomenal lineup along with these four in a short while from now.
Are you ready? I love the spirit. Let's go.